Hello everyone, and welcome back to Lobotomy Corporation, Part 14. Live, Die, Repeat. Hello to Almighty Zerg and 7AO, welcome to the stream. Alright. Last time on Lobotomy Corporation, Part 13. Because that's how numbers work, right? I believe we did all of our missions, which unlocked the next two core suppressions. Now, if that wasn't serious enough, we attempted, or did the first attempt of Gabura's core suppression, which was a thing. We learned that when she's in war mode, she prefers the name Red Mist, which is badass. And we also learned that she can fully utilize several ego weapons, which she has on her person. I have a feeling we'll be stuck inside of Groundhog Day for a good bit of time. Hey, Spiria. One of the things that was suggested to me was to pull out everybody that would be ineffective due to the loss of sanity hitting us the hardest last time. So we're going to do that plan. Yes, Altria, I'm feeling much better. I'm not existential and my brain is not melting. Maybe not go near her. I mean, I kind of need to go near her. That's just kind of part of the program. Yeah, the red mist does not screw around. It's kind of the big holdout. We have 4 down here, so we actually... we also have an abnormality that I know nothing about. It should be fine. Alright, there's not much to do other than to brute force her. There's no, like, special tricks I can do. I don't know how many ego weapons she has, but I can at least infer that she holds several, and considering that she just used Gold Rush, an Aleph-rated weapon. This is going to be brutal. Round 1. Gabura Core Suppression. The red mist is returning. I still have some unequipped gear. Do you think so? That's a good thing to look up. Yeah, we have 2 Aleph weapons. Oh, that's right! Zulos died. Zulos is dead right now in this timeline. It'll force me to learn micro if I haven't. I mean, I've learned a little bit of micro. Yo, gimme bird. Yeah, sure, Spiria. Who killed Zulos? I believe it was the Pale God. Are you not level 5? You're not level 5. But yeah, midnights are not hard. Like, that's my opinion on midnights at this point. Midnights are not hard. Justice. Oh, Justice might be a little bit expensive. 12, whatever. We're gonna need to get you up at one point, so whatever. Okay. Give you red gear. I think somebody already is wearing full red gear. I forgot whom. Nobody's wearing red gear, so I'm not sure I will give you your wish. I'm gonna be quite honest though. I'm not going to be... we're not gonna do give outs right now, for the most part. I just want to get the strongest team possible. So I can't really give everybody's preferred gear to everyone. You need a lot better gear. Gold Rush will do. I guess El Trio will also give you Gold Rush. We have Green Stem to equip. Does anybody not using a WoW weapon? Mueller's not using a WoW weapon. We're probably going to upgrade Mueller. Yep, Mueller. Actually... Oh, Shotoku Taisho doesn't have a weapon, so we'll give Shotoku Taisho Green Stem. Dark Surplex, welcome to the stream. You've never seen this game in action, but you've heard about it before. What's going on at the moment? If you don't mind a little bit of spoilers, considering you're watching a blind run stream, you don't really care about them. We're doing a boss fight in this game, which is usually just a normal management simulator that involves like multiple work orders, managing your people, managing the types of armor you have, and your time. Most of all, your time is a giant thing. Boss fights are rare, but you choose to do them, and if you complete them, you get pretty good stuff. We are currently inside of a time loop that is attempting to finish every single boss fight inside of this game. So if you want to stick around and get that kind of spoilers, I am going to be very stressed, and June Panics are going to be in the chat always. Otherwise, Lobotomy Corp is a very fun game so far. I love the lore. I'm a lore person. Hey Elite, welcome to the stream. Yep. Well, management simulators are not really my thing. Lore definitely is, and if you love story and lore, this game has so much to dig into, it'll keep you occupied for many, many hours. I think I've played over 24 hours of this game already, and I still haven't got through like the main chunk of this game. It's really good. It's also pretty difficult, but, you know, that comes with everything. Crimson Scar might be a little bit dangerous to put into the ring, if I'm gonna be quite honest. I might not want to use it. Because Crimson Scar might kill my own people. Oh well. Anyway, back to the timer counts. Gabura Core Suppression. Goal, bring Gabura down to 0 HP. The red mist is returning. Round 1. Fight. Why wouldn't I do loss? This is a boss, or this is a monster fight. Why wouldn't I send everybody? The easiest to kill something so far in my experience is get the highest level people, run them in, kill. And that's going to be the assumption I work off at the moment. I might adjust my strategy at a later date, but that's kind of what I'm doing. That's the big plan. Yep, this is going to be a giant learning experience. Live, die, repeat. Gabura, can you please walk to the other side of the containment area? I don't really want to fight you point blank. No, well, that's not quite far enough. There we go. Here we go. targets the first person she sees, which is Shock. Not particularly good. Okay, so she doesn't follow you out of the room. We did a lot of damage to her. She did a lot of damage to us. Hey, welcome, TH. Does she heal is the second question I need to ask. Does not appear so. Her health bar is not going up. Alright. Gabara, please walk to the other side of the room, please. Also, the music in this game is phenomenal. Why is she not moving? Here we go. Gold rush. Oh! Several dozen people just died. What did you miss on Tuesday? Not much. Interesting. Yeah, not much, TH. Not much. Well, I need to stay here and heal, but we can at least go to the upper floor. So, we lost a few people. Two I'm sad about. Two people I'm very sad about. There's also literal red mist in the area, which makes me slightly concerned. I wonder if that's a damaging effect. If so, then I should probably not be near it. This is one of the smaller rooms. I'm not too joyous. There's no good way to avoid this. Gold Rush does red damage, I believe. Alright, let's heal up. Alright. Calm and steady, calm and steady. The most annoying thing she's doing right now, other than killing several of my people... Oh, Velasquez died. That's really not good. Why do I feel so desensitized to people's deaths? Doing better than last time? Well, last time I had a bunch of... I hate to say it, but essentially clerics running around. They caused my people to go insane much quicker than otherwise. Because I know they'll come back. That is very true. Because this game, they're real people to me, Paradox. They're real people to me. Uh-oh. Open the road of gold. I thought there would only be one phase. Why are there two phases? What the hell is that? Is that a... Was that a clerk? Oh god, she's holding Mimicry. And she's holding Da Capo. Yep, this is Gabura's theme starting to leak through. Okay, that's not particularly good. If I remember right, Mimicry and Da Capo were one of the stronger abnormality or egos in my position. Let me show you how to handle the egos. There were things that cannot be forgotten. You don't like this music? It's pretty janky. I mean, all the musics kind of like show each Sapphira's mental state. Why is there red mist everywhere? Maybe I think the red mist might be where she kills clerks. Ah. That's a lot of damage. Snatcher went insane. Of all people, I didn't expect that. Cool. Okay, that's interesting. Handling this is gonna be quite a difficult challenge. Like, one part of me is actually saying, is this even possible? Abuse elevators, yup. We do have some tips whenever I need them. Well, at least I know how to deal with... You did it with 0 deaths, Spiria? That's impressive. Alright, let's get the Aleph squad together. They're probably the people we need to send in anyway. I'm gonna send in Robertus no matter what I do. Gold Rush. Napture might be a bit of a dangerous one. Snatcher. Shototaito's way too weak. Shepard's probably way too weak. This isn't a very large fighting force I have if I'm going by only Aleph gear. I probably have, like... What is new? Oh, that's a good point. We do have a new abnormality. That's kind of spooky. It's like a vengeful shade. That's a rifle. It did say, like, this bullet can hit anyone. That is something I'm going to have to worry about. Okay, it's pretty low level. That's good. That's good. I think we might actually want to fight her from right to left first. So let's try that. No, idiots. Bad idiots. How dare you think you could stop me once? Fair enough, fair enough. So I'm pretty sure she gold rushes left. Send in red. Sending in red is probably the most dangerous thing I could possibly do, said a man. As professional idiots to you, manager. Let's get everybody else in elevators who's not going to be fighting. It also costs energy I don't have. That's another point that Paradox brings up. That's pretty good. Or pretty important. You need money. You need the money. Alright, let's get everybody situated and then we will begin the battle. Double checking all facilities. We have all agents. Just work around Red Mist. I could. It's odd. I don't know who she's specifically targeting. Siberia almost died. Oh, that was lucky. I really should be playing this by, not full percent. I didn't know she could run through those halls. At least I know where she's going. The Gold Rush portal's up here. That was extremely lucky on my part. Alright, she stopped up there. Let's make our way up there. As far as I know, there's nothing she has except for maybe like that spear that can specifically target the people inside of the elevators. Ah, God. Clerks, if you could please avoid the red mist, it would be much appreciated. I'm not sending in the rabbit this early. She also slows down the healing in that area quite a bit. Hey Heartman, welcome to the stream. Can I turn my mic up a bit? I can. I apologize. I'm also not speaking very loudly right now because... There we go. Am I louder? Is my volume better? Much better. Fantastic. Alright, I apologize. So the problem is I don't know who she targets. It seems to be rather arbitrary. I want to see how much damage everybody's taken. Seems to be mostly light white, which comes from the cross thing. Let's go heal up in another department. She targets the director and who's in the area gets smacked. Thank you. But the rabbits are free damage? They are. I want to use them inside of areas that I can't kill. But yeah, Heartman, don't spoil too much. This is a blind run. Alright, looks like we're all healed up. You guys said micromanaging. I wonder if this is possible. Like, I've seen it with a couple abnormalities, but I don't quite know. I need her to go further left. Unless she doesn't want to move, then that's fine. Ha! That did work. Ow. Cool. I didn't know that was possible. So what I just did there was, apparently dodging attacks is a thing. I really didn't think that was a thing. I thought they were auto hits. That's not a hit I want to be hit by. Very cool. Interesting. I wonder which direction I should run. This is actually quite important. Robertus. My apologies, Robertus. Did you learn kiting? I believe that is one of the terms for it. Where did she stop? She stopped inside of down there. Perfect. Well, Robertus just got wrecked. That's not kiting. What is the definition of kiting, I wonder? Anyway, that's intriguing. Dodging attacks is a thing. Yeah, I believe in Spear that is the proper definition. Unfortunately, it doesn't seem that Gebura targets specific people, she just targets whoever's the weakest, I think. So I don't really have a good solution against that. That's kind of sad. Ah, please go to the other side of the room. She targets whichever side of her is taking damage. Yep, she locks onto a target at first. The reason I'm just standing here is I'm waiting for her to walk away like that. Because right now she's targeting Robertus. Still got hit by it. I really need to learn these damage or timing frames. It's interesting though. No, I'm just gonna damage her to death at this point. Now I'm going to run. I kind of wish we were able to use Gold Rush like this, though it seems to be quite indiscriminate in when it kills. And it fires a shotgun at the end. Cool. Not exactly hyper useful, but pretty cool. Why can't we do that with Gold Rush? That's kind of my question. Oh god. I wonder if that's Mimicry or Da Capo doing that. I think it might be Da Capo. No, it could be Mimicry because of these weird eyeball things. I don't like the blood pools. I feel like these might be damaging somehow. Only Gabura knows how to use egos to their full potential. Definitely seems like it. Or at least better than my agents, definitely. Ugh, some of these trees are morbid. I don't know what makes her so special, but... That hurt a little bit more than I wanted it to. Oh, that hurt behind us too. El Trio just went into a panic. Let's try to fix that before he gets killed by Gabura. A lot of us are really low health. Let's try to get him back up and running. Let's retreat. I don't think Eltrio's gonna get out of here alive. Or an Abshare for that matter. That's kind of unfortunate. I don't think we lost anybody with an Aleph, so that shouldn't be too much of a problem. It's really hard to dodge these attacks. I don't think I've learned how to actually do this yet. Or for the matter, I don't really know what I'm doing at all. She now has a red eye in the center of her mask now. Cheery. I wonder if these red trees do anything. You lost Gold Rush, but you can buy it back. Yeah. I'm not gonna risk it. If these trees actually do something, I don't want to risk it. I don't want to heal up from that. I'm gonna be quite odd. Or it's gonna be quite odd. We killed her the first time and she got all her health back. Yeah. But she did change gear. I mean, the goal is to get her to 0 health, right? I thought that was the goal anyway. Alright, it appears that the trees don't do anything. That's good. That's good. Yep, she changed weapons. Yeah, there's no time limit. There's no energy refinement condition. It's literally just Gaburo's going wild to tame her. Losing 2 of our guys is really annoying, but... oh well. I think I know why it's so annoying to dodge. It's because it has a forward swing and a back swing. What the hell? Whoa. Okay. It's going to be hard to fight her in there. I think we've entered the first trumpet. I wonder why. Queen of Hatred could actually be a large problem. Ah, only 1400 energy, that's pretty small. Arthur died. Oh shoot. She just ran... uh-oh. She just ran through our collection of people that we were keeping in the... So we just lost half of our entire army. Or excuse me, half of our agents. She's not regaining health. I suppose that's a godsend. Why are you in the... Get out of here, El Trio. You're not supposed to be in the fight team. Neither are you, Valgella. Get out of here. Our fight team is pretty small. I think we just might want to avoid the entire Da Capo attack. That attack hits both ways, so I am going to avoid the area entirely. The capo attack, we're going to avoid. That's a nope, that's a big nope, that's a big nope. Get out of there. Ow. She resists almost everything except for black damage, which is interesting. Interesting. It looks like the capo is an area attack in front of her. Legato. Bloody Fog. Interesting. Huh. The Burrowing Haven. Or Heaven. How did the rest of the survivors die? I don't know what happened there, but I don't particularly like it, and I don't understand it, which is a large problem. I can't fight what I don't understand. Is everybody healed? We're almost all healed. I really wish she left this room. It's really hard to fight in here. Actually, now that I think about it, she might be calling out her her ability names. So I wonder if I can use those to dodge. Let's test this theory. Although I'm gonna have to fight her on every frame. So that's extremely annoying. From the beginning. Not much I can do about that. Let's go heal up. So from the beginning is an area attack in front of you. It seems to be the Decapo's main special ability. Huh. Okay, so it's just main analysis. It's just main analysis right now. It's extremely annoying that multiple of my people died. That's kind of what my brain's working on right now. I'm thinking about how I can maintain this amount of aggressiveness while keeping as many people alive as possible, because if she can just teleport and kill people when I'm not even looking at them, it's an enormous problem. Excuse me, if all agents who are currently still alive, please nope out of there immediately, if you value loot. You didn't nope out of there fast enough, my friends. Healing phase, healing phase. Shuck has turned... Oh no, Shuck has turned into a... Oh, the irony's killing me. I needed to laugh. Okay, that's gruesome but hilarious. Okay. Oh, I'm lightheaded after laughing. Okay. That's odd. Mueller's gonna get himself killed. I hate using my bullets like this. We will find our redemption through the abnormalities. Do you really believe that? Okay, if he went downstairs, he was really going to kill himself. Okay, problem solved. I don't know how he went insane or when, but apparently that happened. Luckily, we managed to handle it. Gabura, enjoying your little garden that you've made. Allow me to trim it for you. Yeah, Central is brutal to fight Gabura in. Good God. Alright, let's move as a team. In fact... what I'm doing right now is sending Elite to draw out any, like, ranged attacks that Gabura may do. It doesn't appear that she's doing anything, so we're gonna go in and fight her. Oh boy. That attack is especially brutal considering my closed accommodations. I'm gonna have to retreat. I really hope Mueller doesn't do something stupid. I wish I could tell what type of panic he's in right now. I'm gonna say this now, if he attempts to open any containment chamber, I will shoot him in the head. So let's see what happens. Don't do something we'll both regret, Valgella. Okay. That's taken care of. I can tell he has a crowbar. I couldn't see that. My eyes were not that good. Alright, let's go heal for a bit. At least she's almost dead for this phase. I say that with disgust. I'm surprised Rose hasn't escaped and tried to help me yet. Quotation marks on help. The capo. I need to stay out of that area when she does that attack. Preferably, I don't really want to be anywhere near her almost at all times. Ow. That hurt me a little bit more than I would have wanted. Okay, so it's just going to be a bit of back and forth right now. Number one rule of boss fights, there are at least 3 phases. That is exactly what I'm expecting set of now. In fact, I wouldn't put it past Lobotomy Corp to give me 5 phases. I'd be very surprised if it was just 2. At least we know that she she uses Gold Rush whenever she moves to a different facility, or excuse me, not facility. Let me show you how to handle the ecos. Why not trying to reload by doing works? I don't know what that means. Ow. Uh-oh. Phase 3. Oh, TH is dead. What the hell is that? Oh, she does pale damage. Fantastic. And she didn't move. You know, I'd be fine with this. Velasquez, okay, Snatcher dead, yeah. That's gonna be a reset. I learned a good bit. I learned that I should read her prompts. I should be zoomed in. Is there anything else I should be worried about? Probably. Very probably. Okay. Oh, I wasn't in the Sapphire Core suppression. Okay. Alright, Paradox, alright. The Aleph team. I don't particularly want Napshare inside of there, he's just gonna get my people killed. I'm sure we all have very good ideas. I think June wants to suffer Sedanao. Sedanao, I mean, not particularly. Honestly, there's a couple things that I want to do other than torture myself with this game, but I feel a kind of an obligation and an intense curiosity to finish this game. So doing this is more for sadistic curiosity. Alright, I am going to keep a better eye on my people this time, though. Though I feel like a lot of stress on me is relieved at the moment, mostly because I have turned in this month's project. So I don't have to worry about, well, I don't have to worry about turning in important stuff for school today. So that's a good thing. Juna's a hero, well, I'm not sure about that, so... Alright. This game is super chill or super stressful. Yep. I'm gonna leave the room entirely. I want to heal a bit. You learn to deal with the stress, but you also took a break for a month. You legit put this game down for like a month just because the thought of one day later stressed you out. I mean, that's kind of what I've been living with for the past, like, year. So I guess this game doesn't stress me that much out. I don't know. The last year of my life has been extremely stressful and extremely, extremely stressful. Where's Robertus? So this game isn't that stressful if I actually compare it to my everyday life. Which is something I suppose I should be grateful for. Okay, I was afraid she was gonna run right towards us. That was mildly scary. You feel like we were a good 70% of my stress? I mean, no, if anything, you guys are kind of easing my fear. It's mostly because I know if I ask you something, there's a high likelihood that you guys will answer. So it's comforting for you guys to be here. If anything. I'm gonna check on the survivors up here. They seem to be fine. I really don't want to fight in this corridor. Ow. That's a really disgusting sound. Open the road to gold. Run, 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 run! At least she can't go into elevators. Why would I do that? I tried to run. You guys are just too slow. Need more justice training? Yep. Not really. I don't really want to spend points on it. You're so slow you didn't even make it to work today? Aw, rip. Oh, Gamma 42. Goodbye. 59 damage. That's pretty high for an ego weapon. I suppose she does have a high attack or slow attack speed. Not quick enough, unfortunately. I don't really want to be in her room when she transforms. I wonder how I'm gonna solve that problem. I feel like I'm watching a stop-motion film. I've made several of those. I suppose I would know. I wonder where Robertus is. Is Robertus in with the survivors right now? Okay, please evacuate the area. Ooh, she's going everywhere. Can we take a moment to appreciate how pretty Gold Rush looks like in its true form? Thank you, Gabura. Also, I'd like to point out the magic circles. They are also extremely pretty. I love magic circles. Oh, good. I should have been watching her a little bit more closely. I didn't really see the spear. Yep, she teleports just like King of Greed. The ego weapon is apparently taking on one's ego. An anomaly's ego. It's kind of horrific if you get down to what an ego actually is. Utilizing an ego means literally putting another person's or thing's personality on. It's very brutal in a way. The capo's gonna be slightly annoying to dodge. What is she resistant to now? Nope, her stats didn't change. Gifts are like that, El Trio, I think. Maybe. I don't quite know. Gifts might be just, like, how an anomaly revealing a part of themselves that isn't usually seen. Nope. How do you avoid that attack? It's extremely annoying. Though really pretty. Good God, that's beautiful. Rip all Clarks, though. Hashtag Clark lives don't matter. Well, let's go heal a bit. Healing a bit seems like the correct course of action. This is why Justice is so important. I agree with you, El Trio, but I've been training Justice as hard as possible, and this is kind of how I've gotten. Toxic hatred destroys me and makes me open my eyes again. Nice to know, Gabera. Though I have a feeling this is gonna take as long as Tefreth's thing. It's just gonna be a lot of tiny micromanaging. If I'm gonna be quite honest, I want to fight her on the same place that she's standing at. I wonder what Gabera's thinking. Well, I guess I know what Gabera's thinking right now. Please don't walk to the other side of the room. It's extremely annoying dodging your spear. That's a thing I really want to avoid. Slash out. Ow. El Trio. That took a bit more of her sanity than I would have liked. Where's Velasquez? Velasquez has Sound of a Star. Or who is it? So does this have Sound of a Star? Okay. We're gonna get Sound of a Star to target them. Hopefully we can get them out of there. El Trio might be dead here. Am I blind? Huh, we took a lot of damage there. we're back to our regularly scheduled program. Lucky teleport? Definitely lucky teleport. I think Legato is an area of effect attack, so I should be much more careful of that. I wonder what level Red Mist is. It's Aleph, of course it's Aleph. What is there left for me, the one that failed to protect? There are things that cannot be forgotten. Yeah, that was a really lucky teleport because Eltrio didn't die, first of all. We still took a lot of damage. I'm surprised that we're taking this much damage. We handled everything else like a champ. The assault team needs to be extremely, like, overly extremely tanky for this. It's kind of ridiculous. I hate and love when she just walks through everything. Yeah, I have no idea how to. That's such a bull move. That's almost instant. Like I'm stuttering. I'm stutter pausing. Even with stutter pausing, she does an attack immediately. That's extremely hard to deal with. Might as well go take up a moment to heal. I mean, I haven't really used that many bullets so far. Nobody's died. The Spirit Toss is the trickiest attack in this form. Yep. Altrio. Soz is also panicking. Our Sound of a Star is panicking. She also zoomed to wherever Legato is, or excuse me, the Capo is. She's over here now. Rip that department. It's extremely annoying that Valeska's got? You also do black damage, so I'm gonna have to pull you off of that duty. Okay. Damn, that almost knocked us out. Alright, we got him back. I used several bullets on that though. Movement of calm. I don't want to assault from this side. This side is death. I need to assault from up here. In fact, I don't think I can avoid the spear on this level. That's extremely annoying. And in fact, I think I'm gonna pull out El Trio from the assault team right now. El Trio goes insane too often. I can't risk El Trio going insane. I think I'm going to use Rabbit Team on third phase. Please come over to the other side, Gabura. Just go through the meltdown to get more rounds. I have 16 rounds right now. I'm considering myself in a good position. Well, I don't really know how to consider myself in a good position right now, mostly because... that's the spear. Oh, cool. Apparently, it's just low enough so that the spear doesn't hit it. That's kind of cool. How vexing. The game is very literal about size. Apparently. Ta-da! She's walking to the other side because she knows. Next level AI, yep. She's gonna throw her weapons to the side. Look at that. That is, for the record, this is gorgeous. Look at that. That's beautiful. Okay. Hail damage. And I don't know what damage that does. Her resistance changed. She's now normal to red. Ooh. Normal to white. Pretty good. Resistant to pale and resistant to black. Luckily, I think most of our team is, maybe not elite, but everybody else is pretty good in this situation. Okay, I can deal with this. I don't know what damage it deals, though, which is going to be mildly vexing. I really don't like to split up the team like this. Also, I don't know her attacks this phase, so I'm slightly worried. Maybe I don't want to send Spiria in on this. Mildly concerned now. Ha! Fatal 36. Boom! Oh good, it stays only in room. Uh-oh. Ow. That was rude, Gabura. Look at that red line. That was glorious. Good God. Whoa. Pretty circles? Very pretty circles. I love pretty circles. Base of 100 doubled to 200 because clerks are in Zayn gear. Why are clerks in Zayn gear? Can I please give them something better? I mean, I have hundreds of Teth gear laying around. Look how mad this clerk is. Aw, Zeta 3, you're adorable. What are you attacking, bro? Black Sword. Okay. Okay, that does area of effect damage. Good to know I should evacuate the room completely. I wouldn't go in there if I were you, Ada 6. Nope. Control team, if you could please evacuate the area. Ada 4? Ada 6 just died, please. Yep. Okay. Oh no, here comes another one. Zeta 9? Zeta 9. Paging Zeta 9. Justicia. Eat it. Zeta 9, your tracker seems to have gone offline. Are you okay? That appears to be what's happening, Heartman. I forgot that did damage behind her. That annoys me a good bit. Excuse me, I need to go drink some... I need to send my people to go drink some Kool-Aid, Gabura. I forgot that hit attacks behind her too. Although I did specifically say that it did that. Some things can stay warm. Let me show you how to handle egos. Her AI, this phase is a little weird because of how Justicia is ranged, I think. Monsters kill people, there's no need to end the sin. Oh, there's no end to the sin. I couldn't read it either. There wasn't enough room. Some things can stay warm even through the cold. Monsters kill people, there's no end to this sin. I have descended into madness, I think is what she said. Well, that was a minor lapse in judgment. It probably won't happen again. I like how there's just a team of 5 going up against Gabura. Nope. Oh god, it hit through. Oh god. No, Heartman. It's just, this is the kill team. Stop walking to the other side of the room. That was closer than I'd like to admit. Look at the sword trembling in the ground. They put a lot of thought into it. That does black, that's right. I forgot about that fact. Well, let's go heal up. Yep, the shelter is off limits to all employees. If anybody attempts to break into the shelter or otherwise utilize the shelter in any way, fashion that is not under direct orders from the manager, they will be shot on sight. Just like Valhalla was in another timeline. It's a shame this game nearly died in development. They could have done more. This game nearly died in development? That's very surprising. This game's so good. So, so good. Oh, this is the Survivor team. Why are they over here? Maybe later, Heartman. I'm currently busy trying to kill Gabura. The devs had so much trouble and the game still came out great. Yep, this game is amazing. It's probably one of my top 10 games. Stop using the spear! They failed to get their Kickstarter funded. They got scanned by translators, and they were college students on the side. Yep, I can confirm being a college student sucks, and trying to do side projects with it, such as a large-scale 8-player D&D game across multiple platforms, is extremely difficult. Oh, excuse me. I'm really glad this game got made anyway. Stop moving, Gabura! It's really annoying. Where did she go? She went over there. That's fine. Apparently Snatcher Queen isn't here today, unfortunately. They probably had work to do. Can't dodge that in this room. Yeah, today is a very chill day. Well, if you consider doing a boss fight chill. Thankfully, Gabura's mission is pretty straightforward. Well, I don't actually know if it's pretty straightforward. I don't even know if I should be killing her right now. Chill music anyway? Yeah, the music's surprisingly chill. I thought Gabura would be more doom heavy metal, like BFG Division. But I'd consider this music pretty chill. It's chill and tense at the same time? I guess. Justicia. Oh, thank God she did it in that direction. Considering that egos are literally egos, it's surprising that Gaburo's managing to keep her head while holding multiple. I wonder... And she was able to hold her own against, like, an entire facility full of abnormalities and Vina. Or at least hold off Vina after being hurt extremely badly. I wonder how many egos Vina could hold. Phase 4, I knew it. What did she just pull out? What the hell is that? The music just turned horror. Oh boy. It looks like she's going into the center room, which is the worst place. Oh my, holy. What the hell is that? Those are multiple egos fused together. She's using multiple egos at the same time? Loving the music, by the way. I'll break down, it's not enough. It's not enough. The path is too far, I have to go. I need to read that. The path is too far, too far, my heart is pounding with anger, but I have to keep going. She's still wandering around? Oh, this is not good. I can't call in the rabbit team. Okay, this is pretty simple now. It seems that she has a gold rush period and then a rush period. Oh my god, she just threw gold rush! Where is she going right now? She's going down to the welfare team. She literally just threw Gold Rush to make portals. That is amazing. I love it. I love it when people do unique things with weird things. That is so cool. I'm sorry, I fanned out a little bit there. I'm in danger. Kabura, where are you going? Well, in case you're going for the survivors, I'm going to slow you down a bit. Get out. Oh, So's and Ali are dead. That's extremely not good. She's weak to everything, though. I think we might bring in everybody on this one. I don't want to, though. I want to destroy everything. Let me show you how to handle the egos. I'm not gonna make it for damage phase. Where is she going? She's going down there. I need to get down there fast. Ow, get out of my ears. I'm gonna try something weird. Yeah, she is showing me the true power of the egos. She's somehow managing to merge multiple egos together, which is concerning in its own way. That might be hard gear to replace, if I'm gonna be quite honest. Not really. Yeah, June Panic, June Panic. God damn it. Unknown. 3 deaths. 31 minutes. 3 Alephs killed. I lost some high-level people. I'm not quite happy about that. Ah, looking away from chat. Oh, it's an 09. Oh, fantastic. There's nothing that looks good here. Nothing looks good here. I think I'm just gonna take this one because I'm never gonna pick it up. Time for lore. Hey, it's Callie's original look. I love the trench coat. And she is smoking. Why do you have that look on your face? Do you think I'm a thief or something? Interesting, pale blue. Who are you? You don't know. Well, to be honest, I knew you would come here eventually, but I didn't expect to see you so soon. You had a sour expression at that time. I'm just gonna use Angela's voice because I'm pretty sure it's Angela. But you actually liked me, didn't you? Look at that face, it's adorable. What the hell? That's adorable. You know, I had no idea about the lives of people from the back alley or about their pain. You think Callie looks better than Gabura? Callie and Gabura both have their own unique, have their both their own unique styles. I like both of them equally. Maybe I have been living a richer yet cowardly life compared to them. So I always felt ashamed of everything, even to a small ray of sunlight. It wasn't hard all the time. I know it must have been a hard decision to come here, so thank you. I should have re-rolled? Well, it's too late now, Ellie, and I don't look at chat unless I'm hunting for something specific, which doesn't happen anymore. Sooner or later, we will have unexpected troubles here. I'm going to be memory bowing, yes, Snapshare. There are just too many problems to solve in a peaceful way. The actual reason I talked to you on that day, out of all the other people, was about something rather trivial. Yeah? What was it? I admit, though, I like Callie's expressions a lot better. She feels a bit more... She feels a lot less hardened, if I were to explain it. To be honest... Honest? I thought I could barter with you for cheaper prices. I made the wrong choice. I'll be going back now. Hear me out. I saw you pay for the funeral expenses for an old lady you didn't even know. I really admired your kindness, and I even looked forward to it. Unburied bodies might cause the infestation of mice all over the back alley. And I just wanted to repay her for the food she's given me. Get it? I have never been close to being kind in my entire life. Why do you keep smiling? I'm just satisfied with myself for having great discernment in my choice. Bar. Oh, look at this gorgeous art. She was right. Carmen had a sharp eye for people. That ponytail? Yeah, so apparently, I'm pretty sure Angela was modeled after Carmen. The tale of how she built her reputation could fill a chronicle and then some. But Carmen was too wrapped up with taking care of others that she didn't take good care of herself. We were so happy together back then that it is almost cruel to recall those memories. We were flying towards a limitless world that seemed to never end. By the way, who's that guy glaring at me? Ah, that's A. He just always looks like that. I beg you, please protect the people here. I can trust you on this. Callie took the job. From the past to present, abnormalities have wandered around the facility and killed numerous people. Despite my reputation, there are too many things I couldn't save. It's more grumpy than angry, Paradox, or just a general despise of existing. I can empathize with that quite a bit, actually. My entire life was far from justified. I wouldn't have such a strong connection with the back alley if I had just stayed in the nest. It was a place where there was no need for justice, morality, or other things like those. If you'd never been there before, you wouldn't know about it. What agony the people there have lived through. How unfair the lives of the people who lived there must have been. What I learned was how to survive this miserable existence. Carmen told me she wouldn't give up on anyone, including the people like us. She also told us that the weak with the willing spirits could also possess enough power to cut the heads. What an absurd, ridiculous story. Why didn't I just keep on going? I'm not smart enough for these complicated calculations. I couldn't even write a coherent document. The only thing I was able to do was draw my sword against an enemy who was in the way. I was only about protecting myself to survive. But on that day, I never felt prouder of myself that I could protect others. But I wasn't able to protect anyone, which cut me deeply. I was full of anger, which caused me to lose my mind. In the end, though, I managed to protect someone. Okay. You and the others survived because of me. I thought I had lost Carmen's will forever. But after it all, something led me here, right? I feel like I can breathe a little now. We wake up with that moment when our breath stopped, lodged into us like fragments. Sadly, I woke up with only having rage left in my heart against abnormalities. You miss her, don't you? I do, too. I don't think she can ever come back. I don't think I can ever see her fearless smile on her face again, which made people like me follow her. The light that overflowed from her face that you just wanted to hold with both hands. But my will and promise will always be eternal. It will be a place where she can live on even after death. Whoa. I kind of like your human form a little bit better than your robot form, Gabura. If you also remember then, please tell me. The present that she left to us. Courage to defend. A seed of light germination, 60%. Oh, hello, Angela. This place where there was only silence. Perhaps because it was only you and I here. Has gotten a little bit livelier thanks to the Sapphires. Unlike me, they were weak and lacked rationality. And they made so many mistakes that annoyed me greatly. I did not approve of you placing the Sapphires here. But you told me that your atonement and the awakening of the Sapphires were key to untying the knot. I didn't know what you were talking about. You also told me that I wouldn't understand. You even blocked me from interfering with that relationship, saying it must be left to be solely your role. You were right. Right as always. Even if I stay here repeating this endlessly, it's probably not worth understanding till the end. To quote one of your favorite lines, machines should act like machines. So I had to play the role of an observer, and had to endure all the pain that the others forgot. I don't think I have to point that out again. Ah, Vina. One of my favorite characters that I literally cannot remember the voice of. I keep having to change it every time. The world you stayed in was bright once. There was sun, moon, and clouds floating around them. It was the world of light. But you couldn't stay there. They have robbed you of countless things. You lived with an incomplete heart, holding on to the void. Nobody could understand you, nor embrace you. Eternal loss dominated your heart. I was one of your robbers. I was looking down on your struggles, standing on top of the world. Not only you. I've seen many other struggles. It was no less futile than a bug's wriggling. All I had to do was just step on them a few times. But rarely, some of them clenched their teeth and climbed up, dragging their broken bodies. It looked like it would be a delightful trail. I sipped a cup of tea a few times before I took off. But as you can see, the red mist got the best of me. The red mist killed you? And you gave me pain, just as much as I gave you. You knew how to break one's mind besides a gruesome torture or a use of violence. After everything's done, you collected every bit of human in me and threw them in this hole until even the soul is rotten. You may have told yourself that I deserve even more than this. Then you must be an upholder of justice, or are you not? If it is so, why are you standing there, looking like a prisoner, just like me? You, who fearfully avoided my dying gaze. Why here, being punished like me? Well, while this is a satisfying view to me, is this what her great idealism came to be? You have dragged down your own hero. Do you think your duty is fulfilled after shedding a tear at the funeral of the innocents? When their bodies are still restless? Ironically, you found a hope in all this misery. The material that the bucket is made out of. The gateway to everyone's river. You use the bucket to draw water from others' well. The bucket rises with the water of a person from the well of a person. The ancient river flowing at the bottom even before the world is born. It's drawn whether a person consents or not. A change comes when the bucket that holds her saturated ideal in others' ego. I wonder if dialogue options matter. Perhaps it's hard to understand by just listening. Oh god! How about I show you her miracles? It's burdensome, but for you, anything. People who are selected long ago are waiting. I bring them accordingly to the record. Let me introduce. This is Nameless. He has nothing left, for he has abandoned everything that is himself long ago. To him, nothing remains of the past or pain of the present are not important. He only sees future. Have you dreamt well? It's an employee? Yes. You shall dream eternally as you want. Employees will inject cogito soon. What river does flow in you? What world do you hold in you? There are as many worlds as many people are. Discovering them is quite fun. Nobody can see this. Holy hell, Vina. That expression. That's why they are adjusting to the level of cogito to my order, being blind and deaf. People should not make eye contact with the drawer. But I must gaze into his eyes till the end. I can't look away no matter how painful it is. You're a sadist, Vina. and those eyes are an unbearable void and things that should not exist, that only I can endure. This is the punishment you gave me. Normal people would have gone mad thousands of times. Thanks to you, I can't be granted with the bless of madness. The only thing I can do is lock myself in my eyes. Oh god, I don't even have to do the sound, you can hear it. Now, we wait. We need more time to see if it can be sent up to start anew, or spend the eternity here in this pillar with me. Now, do you know what these pillars hold? Let's say you're lucky today. Sometimes, when Cogito level is inadequately adjusted, things that should not exist come up like fragments. Funny that I say this, but it's like an adverse reaction that comes as a price for doing unspeakables to a human being. The bucket draws other things than what we need, such as abyss that's asleep beneath humanity's subconsciousness and every possibility. The things from the past, present, even the future. Everything. They're out of our control. We can't do anything about them. They float around, echoing with the abnormalities, and eventually manifest themselves once the time comes. They're what you call ordeals. Oh. Oh. Fortunately, our firepower can suppress them, but that's all we can do. So ordeals are failed abnormalities. Or I guess it's not right to call them that. It's hard to classify them, that's why they're called ordeals. Yes, as you heard. Extracting an abnormality is my work. But creating it was Carmen's, who you buried a long time ago. She's the mother to all abnormalities. How do you feel? Now that you know those abnormalities you faced are part of these pillars. You don't feel anything to this agonizing view, do you? Running away from your memory and acting like nothing has happened is your specialty after all. Mission: Abnormality Dissolution. As you know, abnormalities and ordeals are the things that come from the human mind and took physical forms. I was right! I was right! That makes them possess possibilities of past, present, even the future. They're mystery and unstable. However, we humans have never stopped digging out the truth. Not only abnormalities, we want to know and understand everything. Detail: complete a day with maximum observation level on every abnormality in the facility. That sounds slightly difficult. I think so, Altria? I might want to do that before the memory bill. I will take that under advisement. Gebura synchronization complete. Here's one of the best rewards in the game, up there with Hans. Let's see. Maximum number of ego production increased by 1 up to 5 max. Holy hell! Relevant department won't. Wow! 2! We can get 2! Time to double Aleph gear! Oh, that's expensive. Nope. Nope. Oh, that was expensive. We can get more magical girl gear. Pog! Time for grinding. What emote was that? Resident Sleeper. I'm going on a shopping spree, baby. Nothing can stop me now. I don't actually know why I'm doing this, it's just extremely satisfying. Victory Screech! Oh, I lost a lot of hammers. Well, that was satisfying. We can get more Gold Rush! Aww, we're out of money. Well, that was satisfying on multiple levels. We may have to do Chesed's core suppression, though, immediately. And we don't have a maximum observation level on every abnormality. We need maximum observation level on this thing. Wait a second. I have a question, everyone. This mission, Abnormality Dissolution, complete a day with maximum observation level on every abnormality in the facility. Does that include the object abnormalities? Oh my god, that is beautiful, Spirit. Yes, it does. I hate my life. I really hate my life right now. Oh my god. I feel slight anger. Very slight. No, check that. I feel a lot of anger. I feel a lot of anger. And we're low on high level manpower, which makes it even worse. Because we just lost 2 of our Aleph guys, and we lost 1 of our main attackers. But you win, coach? Make some cannon fodder, just leave them and you must be happy for max time. That's a good point. Technically, everybody's cannon fodder. Are you dead, TH? Nope, you're still alive. Somehow. Going to take Groundhog Day to a new level. Surprisingly, even though, like, this is titled Live, Die, Repeat, we haven't... I've kind of figured out this game, almost. Like, I'm not really panicking at any juncture anymore. It's just like, yep, this is a thing, I need to just move forward. I've learned most of the mechanics and how to get things done. Unless a new abnormality throws a monkey wrench into the thing, I'm not really too annoyed, I suppose. I need to fill out the spots. If I remember right, an Quizzical was actually pretty well equipped. Right, Snatcher died. Ah, I really want a memory bump. What are the negatives of memory bowing right now? I'll lose some abnos. I'll lose 1. I didn't make any new employees. Lose gear. Have to do day 41 again. We could do Chesed, lose Abnos. We got at least 2 days. That was not a thing. Alright, we're gonna... For those of you who are waiting for more action to happen, we're just gonna sit around here and deliberate on what's happening right now, so... It's gonna be very calm right now. Because I'm pretty sure if we memory bow, we can just go back and do Chesed's thingy thing. How much longer will I be streaming tonight? Likely maybe an hour. Maybe 2 hours. 2 hours would be generous, but that's likely how long I'm going. I really honestly thought that the Gerbera would have taken a lot more time. I kind of wished Gerbera took a lot more time than that. Because that's kind of what I was planning the stream around of. Like, do a full stream of beating out the boss, like I did with Tifreth. I just cheesed Gerbera and idled her. I don't know what that means, but good on you. I lost 3 Aleph people because I underestimated Gerbera's final form. Yeah, Gerbera was fairly difficult. I learned that you could dodge attacks though, so that's extremely interesting. I also found out a great way to cheese her partway in. With my luck, I might be able to clear Chesed tonight too. I might be able to. Though if I'm gonna do Chesed, I really want to have all my Aleph team just in case. Because if things escape, which it sounds like everything's going to escape. I took the Chad route to play this game the way it's meant to be played. I thought the way this game... Honestly, it looks like to me that Lobotomy Corporation is supposed to be done in, like, several loops. You're not supposed to, like, brute force it like I'm doing it. Like, what I'm doing is probably not the intended way, if I'm gonna be quite honest. It doesn't feel like the intended way, anyway. Though I'm very glad to have all of these Buffy buffs. And the boss fights are fun. Memory bowing's fun, too. I'm probably gonna memory bow. I can't really think of any downsides. Might as well learn about the tools if I'm gonna memory bow. Fine. Do I have to finish the day to get the memory bow progress? I will miss the bad end lore. That would be a tragedy, TH. Really? Let me think about that for it, actually. That's actually quite important. But how many times do I really want to play this game? I hate tedium. I hate grinding. I need to think about that, actually. I mean, whatever ending I don't get, I'm probably, like, sooner or later, I'm gonna go back into this game and replay it and try to get the other endings. From what I've unfortunately heard from the chat, there's apparently 3 endings. So that means I have to play this game at least 3 times. And not to mention there's a legacy version of this game that I also have to play. And then eventually the Lobotomy Corporation sequel game will come out, and then I'm going to have to play that, which I'm quite excited for. Sort of, can you tell me? Not right now, El Trio, we'll worry about it later. But right now, let's go back to the thing that we were deliberating. Can I memory bow right now, or should I just go in, learn about some of the tools, then go back? If you get ending C, it gives you endings A and B in the cutscene menu. Oh, cool. Then I don't have to replay the games. Either way, I'm gonna be replaying the games to see if I can get, all the abnormalities. Though, I'm still wondering if I want to 100% this game. Because I do want to get as much content out of this as possible, mostly because I have no idea what game I'm gonna be streaming next. Any info I unlock about the Abnos gets saved, even if I memory poke. Okay, let's take a look then. Other than redacted, looks like I have to use this 13 times. I need to end a day to keep tool info. Fantastic. Okay, so I think we're gonna do a grind day. Where we get all information on this Abno and this tool. Repo keeps all observations. My goal is not to complete the mission, El Trio, it's to... Well, it might be to complete the mission if I feel like I can do it. So I guess it's up to if I feel like I can do it. A question to anybody that knows. If I memory bow right now, will I keep these missions? Or will I keep this mission, specifically? And will I keep the Welfare Team core suppression? That's another thing that I need to consider before I go back. I forgot my question, Spiria. Can you be a little bit more specific? My brain's a little bit frazzled at the moment. If I memory bow, I keep the mission and have less abnormalities. You keep all mission progress. Okay, so today will be a research day. We're gonna grind out a research day. Okay, so here's the final game plan. This is the final game plan. We're going to take everything that we have now and we're gonna do a research day, which will be day 43. We're gonna research whatever the hell this thing is. We're gonna get the gear on whatever the hell the marksman abnormality is. Then we're gonna work through the machine. We're gonna work through the machine, and then we're gonna do measured doses of the shelter, which I think is the only one that we don't have all the information on. But that's what we're gonna be doing. It can't. Hey June, guess what? Guess what, Paradox? What am I guessing? That is a good idea, Napshire. That is a very good idea. Nothing there can fight Gabura. Insert squint eyes emotes here. I'm interested. What do you mean by that? Red Mist actually takes double damage from Abnos. Really? That's interesting, considering that Red Mist specializes in destroying Abnos. She draws all abnormality aggro. Fascinating. Hayden, we're going to be pulling off all your gear. You're using a Teth gear. Are you? You're wearing cute. You're not wearing cute. I'm in Ego Weapons, aren't I? I'm in Ego Weapons. Okay. Boop. Teth. Boop. So any breached abnormalities will target Gabura except for Wolf in the case of Red. The cheese strat is to put someone in shelter, letting Blue Star get out, and just waiting, but that's lame. It's also less stressful. I don't know. Letting nothing there fight her is cooler than Blue Star. I kind of liked the way I was doing. I liked it doing it my way, kind of. It was strategic. I got to learn, and I also had a little bit of fun, kind of killing Gabura. I did it the best way. Yeah, I've never... if I'm gonna be quite honest, every time I've tried to let an abnormality escape and work for me, it has failed. It has failed catastrophically. The abnormality, 90% of the time, made the problem worse. And that's kind of my policy on abnormalities. I'm not gonna let one out. It's just gonna cause massive amounts of chaos. Watching nothing there duke it out with Gabura seemed very anime to you. It sounds very anime to me too. Anyway, let's go learn about the objects. We also have the Marksman. You've always considered them sworn rivals? Based on the lore, and I'm sure that's probably enough. Oh, interest? Whoa! Whoa, 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 whoa. That's different. It has a request. It has a request. That's legitimately interesting. It has a request. Huh. Well, let's do insight. Robertus can probably take it. Hey, Valgella. At another timeline, Valgella, I had to shoot you in the head. Rabbits also have a unique, albeit broken, dialogue if you send them after Red Mist. Cool. Valgella, you tried to open this guy's container. I shot you in the head. You went insane. The Marksman doesn't remember anything positive, such as the sparkle of love or joy of doing good deeds, but only reacts to things that are dying. Interesting. Does black damage. Cool. There's a lot of managerial tips, which make me slightly concerned. And they only cost 3. It's weird buying stuff that costs so low. You can proceed the request for the Marksman. At the time of request, 10% of current energy is consumed. That's kind of weighty. I have to do more fortitude? Do I? However, bullets that are fired after commissioning can penetrate all objects and cause damage. Also, the 7th bullet of the Marksman can't fire where you want it, so you have to decide carefully. Interesting. This seems extremely useful. Nyalarat, an employee whose justice is below level 3, completed the work on the marksman, lowering the cliff of counter of the marksman. When the work result was normal, cliff of counter decreased to normal probability. When the work result was bad, cliff of decreased with a high probability. Cool, cool, cool. Luckily, we have Robertus taking care of things. Okay, Parasite Tree. Shuck's dead, so I guess we're gonna send in Spiria. Right, and we also have to do this thing. What is that emote, Wisher Killer? Oh, Wisher Killer, welcome to the stream. We're doing stuff. Luckily, nobody's below Justice 3 anymore. Yup, nobody will ever be below Justice 3 anymore. Insight seemed to work alright, so we'll keep doing that. Where is Yumika? There Yumika is. When cliff of counter reached 0, the marksman willfully fired a bullet towards somewhere inside this facility. Interesting. Remember how everyone is going crazy, so you gotta work on sanity. I'll admit, it is a concern. Unfortunately, Valhalla, I kind of sprinted through it. Sap extracted from a nameless, gigantic tree at the edge of the world. Subjects who consume the giant tree sap instantly recover HP. Also, subjects will recover HP over time. Let's have another sip, shall we? Grinding does matter if I'm gonna memory bow Napshare, mostly because I want to get his gear before I memory bow. That, at the very least, I can do. I need to use this 4 times. Meh. Giant tree sap. Cool. Stat grinding. Yeah, I'm definitely not stat grinding right now. I'm just grinding out for the boxes. Oh, look at... That is a gorgeous piece of art. Freischütz. Freischütz? Freischütz. I don't know how to... I assume that's German pronunciation. I'm not good. Freischütz. If it was Japanese, I'd be able to do it perfectly. Hey! Ego gift drop chance 8%. Magic bullet. Mouth 2. Freischütz is here temporarily. HP minus 5, SP minus 5, movement speed plus... Holy! Good god. Movement speed plus 10, attack speed plus 10, max and min. Attack power plus 3 when the weapon or the same abnormality is equipped. Wow! That's incredible! Cliff of counter... This is a very... It's an HE. This is a very safe HE object. The free shooter. Surprisingly, Yumika hasn't died. I say surprising because I am surprised. I knew something was happening up here. My psychic senses were tingling. Look at his fancy clothes. I love it. She's not dead yet. I need to get away from this annoying sound. According to the exploration team, there were large numbers of green-colored life forms around it. This was because the sap makes them satiated and contain potent healing powers. A side effect from subjects who consumed the giant tree sap was found. Subjects who endured the side effect exploded and died within 20 to 30 seconds after consuming the giant tree sap, dealing white damage to the entire section. Cool. Yeah, this dude sounds amazing early game. I guess my luck wasn't that good. Uh-oh. Yumika's dead. Repression works really well with him for some reason. Oh, don't worry, Wisher Killer, don't cry. We're gonna be memory bone. Repression is justice work and he likes justice. I like a good justice here and there too. Interesting. Ooh, normal speed and 20 to 22 black damage. Very long, I love that. The magic bullet. That's really good stuff. Me likey. Noinora, what are you using? You're using the hammer and the logging. I don't care about either of those. Go drink some tree sap. I need to use this 7 times. Are you serious? However, some employees who drank it melted, leaving smoldering green remains. The experiment confirmed that there is a positive relationship between the amount of giant sap consumed and the amount of HP recovered, and the probability of exploding. Okay, so maybe I shouldn't be spreading this out like candy. Weapon could carry early game. Less good now that I have a lot of Aleph. It's still important though. I like having good stuff, especially somebody that I can ask for help. You love Magic Bullet Guy? But he has killed so many of your employees so many times because he didn't know how justice worked. I mean, I guess I technically don't know what you mean. I'm just waiting to see if he explodes, by the way. So instead, I'm gonna requisition. Who do I not care about exploding? You have green stem. That makes you valuable. Joey Average. You might be a sacrifice. Dragon Tamer. Have you heard of this new thing called Tree Sap? It's really good. Just as less than 3 he gets mad. Right. Yeah, things that have stat necessities are oftentimes really annoying to deal with. Oh, speaking of, if everybody would like to take a seat, grab some popcorn, it is time for what we're all here for, lore. The devil ultimately wanted despair. Despair wears the mind down, making one lose the will to go forward. The moment one feels there is nothing left to go forward for, the soul dies and falls down to hell, the domain of the devil. This is why the devil enjoys watching people in despair, rather than concentrating on simple work like murder. This is what we call having your soul sold to the devil. When a hunter received a gun from the devil promised a childish contract that the last bullet would puncture the head of his beloved. The moment he heard that, he found and shot everyone he loved. Then he told the devil, "This magic bullet can truly hit anyone, you say?" Yeah, the tree sap is utter trash. Though we might want to point out that Welcheers still has managed to kill one of my people. Our first gardener. Having his last bullet vanish, the hunter traveled to numerous worlds. Sometimes he helped those in need, or fought evil, but it was all the result of an impulse, not his goodwill. Some called him a hunter of justice, while others called him the bloody marksman. One day, the hunter realized the devil no longer lingered over him. He wondered why, but realized his soul had already fallen to hell. The contract had already been completed, so the devil was gone. The marksman, now a devil, continued to pull the trigger, to gather the souls of others, just like how the devil worked. The bullets will puncture anything you please. Forever. That's kind of sad. You feel like most tools suffer from high risk, low reward. Yep, and that's why I refuse to do objects most of the time. Tools are dumb. One of the few flaws of this game? Yeah, I mean, there's... The only tool I would consider mildly useful inside of my facility is the backwards clock. Oh, Dragon Tamer, how unfortunate. You got the 15%. Because the backwards clock is literally minorly useful. By the way, just to be sure, I can memory bow whenever I want, and still keep the progress. Yes? Okay. Because we're gonna memory bow probably after the second meltdown. Ah, stupid. Get out of my ear. The only tool you like is the flesh book thing, except the flesh book thing makes people disappear. And also, any employee who panics after reading the book will die. You know, just minor little contracts at the bottom that you need to read. I need to do a row skip too, that's kind of annoying. The only tool you like is the flesh... No, I already read that. Doink. Clock, Heart, Adjustment, Notebook, YMBH, and to a lesser extent, Prophecy are good tools. Most others are meh or bad. All others are meh or bad. I don't use tools. Tools are sucky suck. Never. That's kind of, again, that's my policy on objects. of Judgment, red. Fleshbook is niche, but honestly it gives you so much SP that you're basically never going to panic, especially with the capo. I don't take that chance, unfortunately. I'm too cautious. I refuse to take that chance, in fact. Yumika going to be the next magical girl? No idea, Elite. Death on Panic downside is negligible. I refuse to take that chance. Aha. I hate losing people, as most of you know. Shelter and Mirror, both are nice, or niche, but basically harmless, unless you're a brainlet. I do not know what a brainlet is, but I still don't like taking that chance. Observation level 4, we can stop working on this stupid thing. Other various experiments confirm that the probability of melting rapidly increases with the more sap consumed. Oh joy. I let the tree get another guy. Alright, and Aiden, you're just gonna use You Must Be Happy forever until you blow up. Because that's what I'm assuming is going to happen. I really hope my ears don't explode because of this. It's getting annoying though. We got number 3. Tree set might be the second worst tool. Maybe. It's ungodly fast even at normal speed. Huh. Aiden V2 is a calm hero. Well, I hope he's calm right now. Like, he's minus 86, holy god. That was the coin flip of the century. I didn't even get the full time. We did get observation level 4, so I'm happy. Many of those who underwent an operation inside the machinery have found rest and became healthy again. Apparently not, El Trio. Apparently not. Be sure to stop the machinery only when yes is displayed. Also, I'm surprised they didn't explode on no. Interesting. Is displayed at the top. If usage stopped while in a no state, all stats will be dropped as much as they increased. Fantastic. Those who answered yes to the question, do you love your city, were deemed cursed, or were deemed cured. Those who answered no weren't allowed to be discharged. The longer the machinery is used, the better the employees become. Interesting. Do you love your city? That's so specific, I feel like that's important to remember. Increased stats will return to normal the next day. However, employees who gain more than 200 status increase due to the target's influence vanish the next day. I knew there was something wrong with this thing. I think we also need to do... Yeah, we need to do more time on this thing. Fantastic. 30 seconds. I'm going to get a stopwatch out. Because I refuse to let the shelter from the 27th of March wreck my day. Part of why I said you must be happy is good is because of a stat cap of 100, as long as they're at 51 plus in all stats, they can't die from it. That's everybody in my facility. Interesting. Nothing exploded. I suppose I should be thankful for that. Thanks to the shelter, the selected refugees were shielded from the ocean of screaming and bloodshed. That happened a few days ago in an alternate timeline. How do you know about that? Anyway. But the shelter, while perfectly safe inside, alters the perception of the outside to be even more hopeless. It literally becomes the safest place on Earth. And we're done. Yeah. Doink. Now we're done. Okay, everybody. Return to Memory Repository. I believe. Because we have all of our objecty objects. We have all of the lore on this thingy thing. But I think we're going back now. It's time to turn back the clock. I think that's the word I wanted to use. Do we have any objections? I bought all of his gear, TH. We're clearing the mission on the other... That's a good point. What don't I have all the observation levels in? That's odd. If what I think is happening, I'm gonna be really angry. For those of you who know what I'm thinking, keep your mouth shut. Maybe it is. Let's try it. Oh, Aiden. Ah, the sap? What about the sap? The sap 2, I suppose. We have to use it for 14 more seconds. I suppose it's acceptable. I clicked it on yes! That's a big bull hunky. Well, Aiden's just dead now because I paused it. Ha! I paused it like a second, literally a second too early. Also, the longer you use it, the faster the question changes. Warning, there has been an incident where an employee who used the target for at least 5 times exploded on the spot. Oh no, Aiden! Aiden got lucky. Oh, Joe. Okay, thank you, Spiria. Oh, get out of my ear, nothing there. Many wondered how such a tree could prosper in the barren outskirts. The life forms who consumed the sap were its nutrients. The tree reaped from what it sowed. I'm pretty sure Joey Average is gonna explode. Well, if you guys are wondering, it was a very, like, it was a foggy thought, but it was a prevalent thought in my head. I was thinking that the redacted, I'm literally gripping the bottom of my mouse so I don't accidentally click. But the redacted, I was thinking that the redacted was the problem with not completing the mission, because you literally can't access it. Anywho, time to memory bow. And a 1, a 2. Giant tree sap? Yeah, what about it? Okay, it's time to memory bow. Yeah, I know it's called Don't Touch It, but we call it the Redacted because of certain incidents involving the Redacted. Oh, I see Spiria. Cool. I did not know that. Anywho, it's time to memory bow. We have likely all the information on everything. Alright. Are we all good to memory bow, or do you guys have something else that you remembered? Otherwise, we're gonna roll it right back. You think we're Gucci? No objections here. Kazutsky kick, that is all. Let's go. Let's go. Alright, good to go. We're rolling it back. Current encyclopedia and ego state will save. Would I like to go back to our memory repository? Yes. So we have lots of new gear. We have lots of new opportunities. It is a new day dawning. Welcome back to life, Zulos. It is great to have you back. We have the mission. We have the core suppression. And we are happy. Time to go into the ego list. Because we have Aleph to divvy out. Ah, rips here. Herbaris will forever stay the magical girl. Napshare, I believe, will get an upgrade. Napshare's justice isn't high enough, that's right. Well, I guess we'll move on to the next candidate. Which I believe is Mueller. And Iced Brain, apparently. Iced Brain has pretty high stats. That's kind of surprising, if I'm gonna be quite honest. Cool. Valgella, if we are in a chill point and not a tryhard point, and you're around, and you're first in the queue, yeah, totally. I usually try to be very accommodating with that stuff, it's just that right now I'm kind of in the middle of, you know, dragging stuff together. We have a lot of good weapons now. I'm gonna be quite honest, I'm pretty stoked. I think Kirby deserves pretty good gear. Spiria is almost maxed out, so we should probably give Spiria pretty good gear. I don't know why I'm being so careful with equipment. It's just... we have a lot of really good equipment right now. Okay... Marasmus. Is Marasmus here? You know what, Napshare? You're gonna be one of our magical girls. Congratulations. Yes, you are a magical girl, Napshare. It's annoying that all of our stats reverted. Hooray! Cool. Okay, we've officially... Well, except for Almighty Zerg. We've officially graduated. Outside of HE, or out of TEF. We have completely moved on from TEF. I'd consider that an achievement. And we've almost got... Yeah, we're out of TEF. We're almost out of HE. We're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good for ourselves, if I do say so myself. Alright. Day 50. Groundhog Day 2. Or is it 3? I'm starting to forget. Yep. Okay, so I think I'm gonna go through today and then wind down for the day. So this is gonna be a normal grinding day. We're just gonna get through the amount of energy we need and be done. Yes, be gone, Teth. Velasquez. Napshare. Because we have completed it, Napshare. It's odd that it doesn't say completed, though. If that's what you're getting at. Hey, Shuck's back alive. It's great to have the old team back. It's legitimately giving me this nice fuzzy feeling. Mission complete. It's giving me a warm fuzzy feeling seeing everybody alive again. Probably never, Elite. You're the man who ventures out into the unknown and gets results. Yep, everyone is here. Since we didn't hire anybody new, legitimately, everybody is here. So it's really nice. I'm getting the warm fuzzies, except for demo, yeah. The loss of demo will be heavy in our hearts. Waifus are not as important as winning. Test subject was a test subject. Test subject was a clerk. They don't matter. Yeah, don't worry. Demonite is inside of one of the coffins wandering around. And it's not like anybody can leave the facility. We all know that they're forever stuck in here. You don't think test subject ever died? They just memory code with Miku? I don't actually know. That was a lot of energy. Alright, we just chillin'. We just chillin'. I should have put 4 people inside of this facility. He's now one of the clerks along with Miku now. Restored to their original clerk form. Yes. $11, $12, $13, $14, $15, $16. We crack. Of course, the tool melts down. We're gonna ignore that. Was it really only a 1 meltdown? I thought it would be 2. Or we turn to Miku into silent orchestra ellipses. You also learned that clerks are actually smart enough to have past times, like racing. What do you mean by that, Paradox? I don't quite understand that. That was a good chunk of energy. Damn it! I was zoomed out for a reason, but I still forgot it. I guess we do the tree right now. Oh, pastimes. Pastimes. Hobbies, excuse me. That flew right over my head. If one of the clerics managed to kill an Abno, we'll know who Demo is. Ah. One clerk assisted on Gabura. Several clerks assisted on Gabura. I watched them get pasted across Gabura's gold rush. Kind of beautiful, in a morbid, twisted way. Alright, looks like Green Dawn is gonna happen almost no matter what. He did not do the final blow to Gerbera. Clip it then. Clip it. I need proof. It's not canon. As manager of this facility. God damn it, I missed another one. Well, I guess I'm shooting people today. Gotta watch the VOD now if you want to clip it. Yeah, the clip's pretty far gone. It's been a good bit since we finished Gabura's Meltdown. I think about an hour. Man, Lobotomy Corp sucks up a lot of my time. Oh, he's doing fine. Too lazy to clip. Rip the clip. Okay, looks like Insight works a lot better with Sensor than I thought it did. After watching my streams for a while, you went back to try to finish the game almost done now. Congratulations, Altrio. That's great. This game definitely deserves as much attention as it gets. Which means that a lot more people should be, like, playing this game. I'm surprised that Lobotomy Corp isn't known by a lot more people. Especially the SCP community. Although I'm pretty sure they're aware of it on some level. Do I want to do Rose Skip? Green Dawn, not particularly. Actually, whatever. It's not like Green Dawn will affect me too much. If it was like Purple Dawn or, God forbid, Red Dawn, I would actually not want to do Rose Skip. However, Rose Skip is fine in this situation. It's pretty popular in a lot of countries. Now, El Trio, I am so happy to hear that. Lobotomy Corp is so good. I love deep lore. The reason I played the Bioshock games multiple times. Well, I'm definitely shooting people next time. You honestly like Lobotomy Corp more than SCPs, especially stuff from the more recent SCP series. It feels more well thought out, and obviously it's more cohesive due to being made by only one team rather than randos on a wiki. Yep. SCP started out as a creative writing group, and it technically still is. It's just that people branched out into games with it. 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, thank God. That was scarier than I wanted it to be. I think SCP fan base is only the ones who plays this regarding, as some others would say. I'm pretty sure I just butchered your sentence. But I think I get what you're throwing down. That's a horrible noise. Yeah, apparently some Russian dude is trying to copyright the SCP brand, which is illegal. Unfortunately, well, fortunately measures are being taken to stop him from, you know, stuffy stuff. Oh my God, Almighty Zerg found it. Life is full of pain. Doubt. We have half the energy. It's pretty good. Who owns the SCP copyright? Nobody. It's a creative open source group. You can't sell something that's open source. Or there's like specific the Volgun, the guy who does voiceover like podcasts on SCPs. He's gone through it, but there's like a very specific case. Yeah, I don't know the specifics of it. I really shouldn't be the person to ask. But there's something very specific around it. Something along the lines of what Spiria said. Either way, it's a terrible thing that somebody's doing and they should stop it. Half the energy? Please check how much time is left today. We have forever time, Angela. We have forever time. Theoretically, I could just sit here and do nothing forever. Though I'm pretty sure you wouldn't be very happy with that outcome. Though I suppose you wouldn't fault me for having a heart attack, considering several other managers fell along the way here. I need to check the tree because I forgot some of its mechanics. I believe it needs 5. Yep, 5 buds. We're at 4, which means I need to shoot some people. Gladly. There you are. You think you could hide from me? Boop. Things are going smoothly. Insight for censored. We're going to do more with Ice Queen because Ice Queen is a very good farm, apparently. We'll do some work with Azure. We killed 3 people, so we don't have to do Rose. Skip. So we will chug along. Justice, justice, justice. Farming Starcade isn't that useful right now. Hey, perfect 22. That was a good farm. Shootman might be gone, but now we have a chance to get more Alex. Is that an OWO emote? Yep, that is an OWO emote. Fantastic. I shudder to say the word OWO. Melting down, trying to take Snatcher from me. Never. Be gone. Alright, chugging right along. More Aleph means more fun. I'd prefer less Alephs. Less Alephs sounds a little bit better. Or not less Alephs. I'm good with the amount of Alephs I have. I'm quite happy with my current situation. You should remember to get the Capo again so Snatcher can have her gear back. That is something to think about. We'll do it tomorrow. I'm too tired right now to farm something as dangerous as Da Capo. You can never have too much Aleph gear. That's fair enough. That's definitely fair enough. Better armor, though. Alright, let's just go into Meltdown. I don't really care right now. Train just it on Blue Star, if I get a chance. You think you have the stats for it? Well, there's Silent Orchestra. Do loss, do bad. Or do mediocre. I love having mediocrity abnormalities. They're my favorite. It's not like Alaroon completely wrecked my day. Okay, good. We got a normal result. Just thinking of Alaroon makes me a little bit angry. At least I can kill the orchestra easily, Spiria. Alaroon just leads me on a wild goose chase. And I can't stop it because it's everywhere and it deals a lot of white damage. Like a lot of white damage. It's not okay. Nothing there deals red damage. Velasquez. Oh, you're pretty high already with that. Napshare. Exactly. Counter 2, great gear and gift stays in one goddamn place. And apparently, Spiria, especially with how many Alice we have now, it'll be so easy to just beat down Silent Orchestra. Especially now that we have Pale Damage. The elusive Pale Damage, one that we thought that we would never see, but has arisen. I wonder if Pale Damage is, except for like except for the abnormalities that deal all types of damage, I wonder if Pale Damage is only able to be used by the original abnormalities, like the abnormalities from the Black Forest. Like, Pale Damage only comes from them. That would be quite interesting. Because we don't see Pale Damage anywhere else. So I feel like that may be the thing. I should read up on Pale Damage in the manual. Yeah, it's the literal like process of dying or whatever. I don't know, something vague and archaic. The embodiment of death, whatever that means. Thank you, Nepshare. I heard something weird and I don't know what it was. Oh, we can get more Letitia stuff. Sweet. And we're almost done with our mission. Ultra fantastical. We will be doing row skip. Watching the tree. Watching the tree. We are watching the tree. Please don't melt down. It did not melt down. Yet. Ah! Excuse me. Delayed reaction from the tree. You can't fool me, tree. You can't fool me. I am the big smart. The logic brain. $11, $12, $13, $14, $15, $16. Though I'm gonna be quite honest. There's a sort of feeling of invincibility that's kind of come over me. Specifically from, since, like, I actively hunted for danger. I hunted for Aleph, and I dug towards midnight. And I defeated it with pretty minimal casualties, all things considered. So I don't really feel that much danger from choosing new abnormalities. Like, I kind of understand the system. I'll get annoyed by I'll get annoyed along the way because I'll lose. I will lose time and opportunity because I don't understand what this thing does. But otherwise, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. I don't feel scared, I guess is the best way to put it. Good, the point of missions and course progressions is to make you more skilled and confident. Well, I don't feel quite confident. I feel less scared. Confidence is something that I still lack a decent bit. Face the fear, fight the future. I think is the motto, anyway. Yep, El Trio said it too. Almost done. Face the fear, build the future. Not fight the future. Although I have a feeling, just like on the... scratching the back of my brain, that something sinister is happening behind the scenes. Face the fear, build the future. Not fight the future, though I feel like we should be fighting the future on some level. Or at least in Lobotomy Corp's eyes. Also, I'd like to point out that it's a lot of green noons that are coming our way. I guess green noons just love us. Too bad we couldn't get green midnight when we needed it. Although I suppose it didn't really hurt us too much. Really? One energy off? Well, let's get some justice work then. Okay. I got pretty lucky with the obelisk spawns for Violet Midnight. I have no doubt now, sure. Alright, see you later, Valjean. Stopping the tree, stopping the tree, stopping the tree! Don't worry, you won't be missing much. We're just gonna be ending the day and ending the stream here. Day 31, we're complete. 0 promotions. Well, it's not like we can promote anybody anyway, we're all level 5. 42 minutes. S rating. No trumpets, no insanities, no deaths. Cracks knuckles. Alright, looking away from chat. I refuse to go into the gas chamber. What happens when a black swan wakes up from dreaming of being a white swan? That sounds horrible. The smiling faces are eerie and full of sorrow. You know, I'm really feeling a re-extraction here. I don't know why. I think it's self-preservation instincts. I'm interested to see what this is, though. I'll think about it. So there's gas chamber. And my dear employees, I hope you all put on your gas masks that we distributed to you before you come in here. Or we come in here. Also, it's a Kickstarter thing. Kickstarters don't technically mean it's more dangerous, but it definitely means it's a little bit more, well, I'd have to think about that statement a little bit before I say it. What happens when I'm kind of curious in the more fairy tale things. I like the fairy tale things. Except Apple wasn't exactly innocuous when I took it. Apple was extremely dangerous, and in fact, if Apple escapes, we're still screwed. It's almost an instant reset if Apple escapes. No, it is an instant reset if Apple escapes. The smiling faces are eerie and full of sorrow. I'm either going to re-extract or take the swan. I'll take the swan. Alright, we already read all this lore because we're going to be going into Groundhog Day. There's the birds. I don't think that's a bird, though. No, it is a bird. It's said in the lore. There's a skip button, by the way. Ah! Fantastic. Helps a lot on repeat cycles. Definitely. Yeah. I mean, I created my own, my own version of the intro screen. Or I created the intro screen for the stream, which I'm sure most of you are familiar with, so I know there's a skip button. I just, forgot about it. Alright, we have a new thing. Alright, we're going to go through the motions. Let's take a look at this thing before we end the day. Or the stream. I've made a horrible mistake. Ugh, get away from me. Oh, they're not Aleph, they're HE. They have a lot of managerial tips, though. Ah, that's creepy. This is the creepiest thing I've seen in Lobotomy Corp so far. And I'm looking at this thing. Though I like grotesque horror, so... We could have had an Aleph feels bad man. Thank God. Whatever. It's random choice, I don't look at the chat. Alright, so we have to deal with the dolls. They look like ventriloquist dummies. And there's one standing where I can't see it. Oh. Duh. Well, we have been streaming. for... Oh, my window closed. For 3 hours and 48 minutes. Well, 49 minutes now. Thank you everybody for watching. I will now go into the post-stream spiel. If you wait to the end of it, I will be saying when my next stream will be coming up. And there's actually some news on that because I might be changing my schedule for about a week. For any of you new here and want to see, or came into the stream a little bit late and would like to see what happened, all past streams and current streams are being uploaded to YouTube Raw. So there's a link underneath the stream if you'd like to go through that way. Or otherwise, if you want to do it on Twitch, of course the VODs are always available in the clips and stuff. Otherwise, if you guys would like to support the channel, feel free to subscribe for the June Panic Evo, and eventually, well, the Discord will have some privileges if I ever get it up. Or if you'd like to give bits, that's another way to support the stream, or you can just donate directly, which is also another link underneath the stream. As for when I'm streaming next, it's a difficult topic, mostly because I'm going to be leaving to go back to my to the home I grew up in for Thanksgiving and meet my family. That'll be all next week, so more than likely I will be missing 4 streams over the Thanksgiving period. I'm deciding whether I want to stream on Sunday or not, but I'm probably gonna say no because I want something climactic to come back to. I want to come back to doing the course suppression of... Why am I forgetting his name? Chesed. Or Cheesed. I prefer Chesed. Yeah, I'll be going back to Texas on Monday. So that means I'm going to be packing all day Sunday and getting stuff in my apartment situated. Otherwise, Lobotomy Corp is a fantastic game. We have delved deeper into the lore, finding out what cogito and buckets and abnormalities and the source of everything. It's very intriguing. We're slowly inching towards the truth. Thank you so much for easing my stress and increasing it sometimes. Doing the Gabura course suppression was lots of fun. Otherwise, see you guys in the next stream on... Give me a second, I'm gonna have to pull up my dates. On December... It's either going to be on December 2nd or December 3rd, based on what my school schedule is, mostly because I can't see my school schedule until 2 weeks before school, the school date. So I have no idea what's happening. But yeah, see you guys on December 2nd or December 3rd. Much fun. Hope to see you guys later. Hope you guys enjoy Turkey Day if you are in the US. Good night, everybody. See you later.